All right, everyone. Welcome back to DG360. These guys here, MxR Plays. They're these two crazy kids. They look at like memes and they do like reaction vids. They have nearly 1 million subscribers. They're not huge. These kids, they watch these memes and I don't know what this girl's name is, but she seems rather nice. And she takes a lot of time out to go over different clips that are funny for her. And then they just kind of react about, what's going on. And they recently they're basically being extorted by this large company called Jukin Media. Now, it took about an hour to really kind of get in depth with this to see what really is the issue. And I want to kind of present it, and I want to play a little bit of it. Is it Jeannie? Thank you. It's just super nice couple here. Like, are they a couple? Or I feel like these two are a couple, though I don't feel like they're they're brother and sister. I don't think it's getting incestuous. I don't know what's going on here, but I really like these two. They're very happy. And they are a couple. Yeah, they're super, like, they just seem like genuinely nice people. And Jukin Media is coming in because they're using some of the clips that are Jukin Media's clips. Now, the way Jukin Media goes about business is the most shady thing I've ever seen in my life, and we're gonna get into that. But I want to play a little bit of this, watch a little bit with you, and really kind of get in depth with this whole topic in a way I don't think others who are covering it, like the Quartering or Angry Joe, have covered it. But let's just kind of start at the beginning, and we'll go through this. And I really want to take some time to talk about this. So let's watch a little bit of it and see what their situation is. And here it goes. They're going to talk about what's happening to them.
To film today because of something called Jukin Media. Sorry, it feels kind of weird talking about it because it just happened. If you don't know, they basically copyright all the clips you see on the internet. About a couple months ago, they started striking our channel because of clips that they own.
Like, they don't even bother to claim anymore.
Yeah, so
They
it used
just
to be
immediately strike.
it used to be that they would claim your videos and take the revenue from that video,
Which is
right?
better than a strike.
Yeah, and
So for those that aren't aware, when you get a strike as a content creator, it's not fun. I had one a long time ago where a guy said that I took his content and he claimed a strike on something that was publicly accessed. And it was that weird guy with no teeth on a Mexican talk show that did that laugh like, I don't know if you guys are aware of it. And I took a clip of that and he claimed that as his content and gave me a strike. Now, let me tell you what happens when you get a strike. Instantly, you get penalized on the length of your video, and also sometimes the monetization on videos. And you get into this period of time where you're penalized and it sucks really bad. And I had to fight tooth and nail, and I had to talk to YouTube to get any help. Was difficult. Thank you, Vitals, for those biddies, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that help out to the channel here. Thank you so much. By the way, we're having a giveaway on the channel. Anyway, so when you get a strike, it's no fun. And the way in which Jukin Media gets their clips is essentially they're this large conglomerate. They're this corporate entity that bring on different types of content creators and pay them for their clips. And then they say, okay, these are Jukin Media's clips. Like, that's what they do. It's for the sole purpose of going after other people to bill them or to charge them money when they're not basically using the clip as intended or paying them a subscription fee, which is only $49 to get in. I think it's a monthly fee. I'm not sure if it's a one-time fee or a monthly fee to use their clips. Now, to say it's their clips is being so beating around the bush about it. It's not really their clips. They're going after different content creators saying, hey, we'd like to purchase this clip. The content creator gets a payment and then releases that clip to Jukin Media. Then Jukin Media owns it. And Jukin Media is going around to all these different content creators focusing on like cat clips and kitten clips and different cute little animal clips and all these things that they think, people watch based upon analytics that they have. And they're purchasing it from people. And then they're going after people on the other end of the spectrum and charging them and billing them and giving them content strikes if they have a large audience or if they're making a lot of money. And then they go after people like these two here on MxR Plays. And it's really a shady business model. It is seriously a corrupt business model. And here you have two people trying to, create fun content for people, and they don't know half the time until you upload it. They don't know whose clip it is. They're just reacting to it. And if you look at fair use laws, most of the times people don't get hit with any strikes at all because they're talking about it or they're reacting to it. And that's, another kind of debate that we can have at another point in time. But for the most part, I think if people are using other people's clips and they're talking about it during the clip or they're showing it and then they're reacting to it, it kind of tends to be a gray area. But for the fact that Jukin's chasing these kids and kind of essentially just charging, wait till you see, hold on, I'm just gonna play more. Wait till you see what Jukin Media is charging these two.
So we started, removing their clips from our videos.
Of course, because we're like, okay, that's your clip, so we won't use it.
Yeah, so basically they just strike our channel now whenever they see a clip. They email us with a bill and they charge us $1,500 per clip that was in our videos. And so today we got hit with a huge bill of $6,000 in
$6,000. Now, these two are rather large. They're almost 1 million subscribers. Some of their views get like some of their views, they get like 1 million views. But for the most part, sometimes they can't even monetize their content. So really, like, even if they get 1 million views because they're using other clips, sometimes they can't monetize their content, and they're not able to cover that kind of money. They're just bringing in people and views, but they're not really monetizing some of their videos. Some of their other videos they can, how much of their videos they can monetize versus how much of their videos they can't monetize, I'm not quite sure. You guys saw, as I linked in the Discord and on my YouTube channel a couple days ago, you guys saw how difficult it is to monetize anything anymore on YouTube. Out of the 5 videos I did yesterday, 2 of them were limited and 3 of them I couldn't monetize at all. So out of those 5 videos, I think I made $1. So I mean, like, just so you guys get like an idea of how hard it is to monetize anything on YouTube anymore. It is that hard even for me. I don't even have 10,000 subscribers. I'm close to 10,000 subscribers right now. On the last 5 videos I made, none of them were able to be monetized except for 2, and those 2 said limited. And on those limited ones, I think I made 50 cents a piece. So out of the 5 videos, that's about an hour or so, or half an hour to an hour of content, I made $1. $1. And they're getting billed $6,000 by this Jukin Media, which is really absurd. And I already told you the business practices of Jukin, so you can only understand how upset these two have to be when they're literally getting billed for clips that Jukin has purchased from other people just to exclusively go after other content creators who look like they've made it. And then they're just going to bill them the $6,000. Hey, here, you owe $6,000. Now, they made the mistake of actually paying Jukin in the past because they were worried. They were scared. They're kids. They're kids. If they were like a little bit older, had a little bit more experience, they'd flick them off. They'd be like, Jukin, go to hell. But they were kids. They were worried, so they paid an initial bill. And let's keep watching. And I want to.
And
we'll
I think it's
more.
because in the past we've paid them this amount of money, so they're like, hey, this guy's willing to pay this money. Let's keep charging him for it. He'll just pay us. So we've paid about $2,000 in total. And now we have another $6,000 to pay. And if you don't pay, then basically they'll start striking your channel. We have a huge library of videos. They have a huge team of like a lot of people from India and from China, right? They have a huge team of like Chinese workers that will basically go through our entire video library, most likely find 3 instances of some, random clip, and then they'll basically remove our channel if we don't pay them.
And we don't really have power.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like they do have people that go after and scour YouTube channels for the clips that they've paid for the exclusive purpose to bill these people. So the only reason why they're getting these clips is for money. Now I want to show you guys something.
And then because we don't have a lawyer, we don't have that.
she gets really upset. She starts to cry. I feel bad for her. I think we'll
Much
get to that point, and then I'll go to
team
Jukin's
to
site and we'll look at
defend our
that.
channel and defend us. So we're kind of put in a position where it's like catch 22. Like we're stuck between a hard place and a rock.
Exactly,
So
Vital.
I feel like they're just constantly gonna extort us.
So Jeannie does look over her videos. She goes on to their website and she spends like
This is bullshit, man. This shit really, really gets me down. I can't tell you how hard it is sometimes. I don't want to jump up on a soapbox, but like to decide that you want to do something like this for a living, or you take it to the next step like I have, and like a lot of people have, like these two, where you want to take it to the next step and you want to be more professional and you want to create content that is entertaining and informative, and you decide to put more effort into it. You decide to get yourself a nice streaming camera, a nice mic, a computer that can handle things, a green screen, and you want to get to the point where you enjoy creating for people, and then to have companies like these sharks, Jukin Media, come after you. It makes me sick to my stomach because I know how many hours these two put into the work. Because I do it myself. I know how much it takes to do this, and it's not easy. It's bad enough sometimes to deal with a lot of the negative comments and a lot of the people who have mental illness that come to the channel that want to just go exclusively point and make you feel bad. That's one end of the spectrum. But then to have like a company come after you to bill you for clips that they purchased for the sole discretion to just come after you for money is ridiculous.
like half an hour per video of her time to basically search the website for these videos. Really stressful work because she's so afraid, because every time she misses a clip or doesn't put in the right search term.
Exactly, Jay. Jay says predatory business practice against content creators is going to destroy platforms like YouTube. What's up, Real Star citizens? Welcome. And thank you for that raid, dude. That's awesome. I love that show. I love Vikings, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the raid, dude. Let me tell you something. This is a problem. This is a huge problem, and I'm glad that there's a movement against Jukin right now. It couldn't make me happier to see that there's actually people that are going after them. And if we look here, I want to even show you. I want to show you how they explain themselves. This is Jukin Media and how they explain themselves. Listen to this. Jukin Media. This is about as funny as it gets. Jukin Media Inc. is an entertainment company that operates by identifying shareable or otherwise compelling user-generated videos, negotiating with the video owners, and then licensing the video for third-party use and or featuring the videos in its own productions. What they failed to mention is that they take these clips and these videos that they've identified as money makers, and then on the other side of the spectrum, go after people like MxR to take their money, to literally extort them. To say that they own it by going, to say that they literally own it is also questionable because of the business practices that they're employing right now. That explanation of Jukin Media is hilarious to me. You go to their website, they look so professional here, and they're saying that it's not even their videos. They're buying other people's videos. They're buying other people's content. Appear on NBC, Fox, MTV, BBC, Ellen, CNN, CBS. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. They're trying to make themselves look like a legit company. And, they're certainly juking all over the place because they're trying the best they can to go after people like MxR in a very, very unsettling way. And I just don't like companies like this. I don't like it. You can see right through them. They're transparent. And it really, really gets me upset. And a lot of people in my community ask me, like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? This is what I think about this. I think it's a shady business practice. And I think that Jukin should be put under a magnifying glass. And I think we need to look at this business practice and shut it down. This is not something that I would consider like a legal thing to do. I don't know. This is on another level. This is on another level, especially when it hurts small content creators, independent content creators. The more I see that the landscape gets difficult for independent content creators, the more I'm beside myself, because all we're going to end up having is the largest media outlets to watch, and companies like Jukin Media gobble up every space when it comes to media, so that there's literally no more independent content creators out there. And it's a scary, scary landscape that I am envisioning seeing in the future. And I think that more people need to fight against people like Jukin. And you see it all the time on YouTube. And what you're seeing is YouTube supporting large media outlets, putting them in search consistently. All the television shows like, Saturday Night Live and all the large outlets out there, all the media outlets, Jimmy Kimmel, you see these late night TV shows always in the search, always there, always ready to click. And then when it comes to independent content creators, they're brushed to the side because they don't make enough money for YouTube, and it's not about community anymore. And it's so difficult being an independent content creator. And I really, really feel bad for these two. These are just two kids trying to make a living, doing what they love to do. And you have everybody against them. And so I say support these two and try and do what you guys can to support independent content creators. I appreciate you guys for helping me out on my Patreon page, because really the Patreon page is how I get the support for the channel, and the YouTube membership. Those that push join, thank you as well. And people on my Twitch stream that subscribe and do all the nice things that they can to support this channel financially. That's how it happens. Thank you very much. And I will see you guys on the next video. Today's video has been brought to you by the generous patrons of DG360 who make continued content possible. DG360 patrons enjoy monthly giveaways like Star Citizen packages, Steam gift cards, and any game that you want giveaways. Please consider donating $1 if in any way you enjoy DG360 content. And these difficult times where independent content creation is under attack from the FTC and left to die by YouTube, it's nice to know that I'm appreciated. Thank you.